from the station that's on your side. This is Channel 7 News Daybreak.
Welcome back. It is 6:23, and March is National Sleep Awareness Month. And with the recent time change, some are still trying to adjust. Could your problem with sleep be insomnia? People with insomnia have trouble falling or staying asleep, or they do not feel rested when they wake up. And here with some advice is Baptist Health's Dr. David Gerson with Sherwood Family Medical Center. Yes, there is a month for insomnia.
It is, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we've got our own month.
But a lot of people suffer from this.
It's a very common thing. Probably about 80% of people at some point will suffer in America will suffer from some form of insomnia. So yeah, it's a pretty common complaint that we get in the office.
How important is sleep, and how does it affect our daily lives?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's 1/3 of your life, right? So most of us need about 7 to 9 hours of sleep a day. And where sleep can become an issue for your waking times, if you don't get a good night's sleep, you're more prone for heart disease, you're more prone for illness. In the workplace, you're more prone to accidents, and on the road, you're more prone to getting into an accident on the road. So yeah, it's real. It's critical. It's crucial.
It seems obvious just not being able to fall asleep or stay asleep. But other symptoms of insomnia out there?
Oh well. You can blame it. Some people, they're just grumpy during the day. They're depressed. They just don't have the motivation or the enthusiasm that you would hope they would have. You're very forgetful, and again, it's the crankiness, irritability. That's a key player. So that can be a sign of insomnia.
And what are things that we can do to improve our sleep hygiene to maybe change this
Sure.
trend that so many people go through?
The first thing I recommend, which can also be the most difficult, is make sure that you're going to bed each night the same time each day. I mean, give or take a half an hour. Try to keep it consistent, and also waking up every day the same day, even on your days off, waking up your normal time at 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Don't stay in bed too long in the morning, even though you had that time off. The other thing is caffeine, stimulants, those kinds of things. Don't have any of those, after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We also tell patients don't exercise right before you go to bed. Try to exercise 4 to 5 hours before you go to sleep. That's a real important thing. And also, as far as your bedroom, try to keep the TV out of there. Try to keep the phones out of there, the tablets, the electronic stuff. Keep that stuff out of there.
It says avoid alcohol at night, too, which a lot of people say, I'm going to drink a little glass of wine to try to go to sleep.
Yeah. But the problem is you don't rest. You don't get good restful sleep. And so it may help you fall asleep that night, but you'll pay for it the next evening.
Okay, and then let's talk about natural remedies that may be out there. There are some things people can try.
So there's plenty of prescription drugs that we can write, but those have a lot of side effects. And so what we'll generally recommend are things like valerian root. That's a real popular one. You can get that in a pill or a tea. We recommend melatonin. Melatonin is very popular. It can be overdone. But generally speaking, anywhere between 2 and 5 milligrams a night is adequate. There's something called 5-HTP. This is tryptophan, where people talk about, it's where you get from your turkey. That can be helpful. And then there's things like camomiles and, sleepy time teas and those kinds of things. They can all be very helpful.
And if none of those things help, is there a point where you need to go see your doctor?
Come on and see us. Well, one, make sure there's no underlying issue that has to be addressed first. And then there are some, like I mentioned before, some medications that we can try, but just for short term, only to get you into that cycle.
Sleep's so important to us. Thanks so much, as always, Dr. David Gerson. If you have any questions, you can always call the Baptist Health Helpline at 1-888-BAPTIST.